Hi, kindergartners. We are going to be reading another story about a bee today, and we're going to get a really close look at what the life of a bee is really like. This little bee right here in the story, the honeybee, is going to take us on a journey through his foraging and into the hive. I think we even get to meet the queen bee and see what they make at the end of the year. The story is called Honeybee, The Honeybee, and it's written by Kristin and Isabelle Arsenault. The Honeybee. And I really want you to appreciate the illustrations in this book. They're gorgeous, and the color really reminds me of honey. Here we go. Here's the title page, The Honeybee. A field, a tree, climate, and sea. For miles all around you grow wild and free flowers. But then, shh, what's that? When you're around lots of flowers like that, what's a sound you might hear? Do you hear it? You're near it. It's closer, it's coming, it's buzzing, it's humming. You try. A bee! There he is. 4 tiny wings. They buzz and they sing. They're clapping and flapping, the busy bees lapping. Lap, lap, lap. Tap, tap, tap. Searching, perching. Well, that is one busy bee. Reminds me of my kindergartners. This one. Look what he found. This is the flower the bee has chosen. This is the flower the pollen grows in. This is the flower, its color so bright. Its sweet blooming scent calls the bee from its flight. Such a long trip, it's time for a sip. Sugary, watery. Nectar. Oh, it's taking a sip. There now, it drills now. The bee sips and spills now. There now, it swills now. It sits oh so still now. Look at all that pollen getting all over that cute little bee. There now, it fills now. It's made them into nice little pockets. It's back up to the hill now. Do you see where the bee's storing the pollen? More pollen, more nectar. It's mealtime. Buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz, a crowd. Swarming and teeming and loud. Flapping, flying, landing, prying. All of this nectar, it's ours. It's ours. Wow, look at all the bees coming. They work on the flowers for hours and hours until little bees with heavy sacks. Look, they're all loaded up. Lifting, shifting, turning back. Zoom they race, zoom they chase, zoom they zoom and pick up the pace. And then zoom. They see it up ahead. What do they see? What do you think they see? They've collected all their pollen, drunk their nectar for the day. What do they see up ahead? Our hive! Our hive! Our hiding place. Watch them arrive. Watch how their hive buzzes alive. Buzz! Where are the flowers that you found today? Dance for us foragers, show us the way. Remember, the bees do a special dance to tell the others where they found the good pollen and nectar. A dance begins, wiggle, waggle. The dance is lovely, tremble, jiggle. The dance goes straight now in a line. A figure 8 is the final sign. Oh, now we know where to go. Thanks for the secrets and thanks for the show. New foragers leave on a searching mission, while house bees march forward with hungry ambition. Taking that pollen somewhere. Chew, chew, chew. That's what we do. Look, there they are, chewing it all up. We suck out the nectar. We suck it straight through. Chew, chew, we're changing its makeup. We're giving the nectar a sweet chemical shake-up. Chew, chew, we make it like glue, so it's getting thick. Make it thick, make it stick, make it slick, make it new. Chew, 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 chew. At last, we're finally through. But there's more to do at home. Like fill the honeycomb. Do you see the honeycomb pattern? They jam its cells with nectar plaster. They rev up their engines and beat their wings faster. Whoosh, they're strong despite their size. Swoosh, the nectar cools and dries. It's getting thicker now. Wings move quicker now. They're flapping those wings to dry off that sweet nectar they've put in there. Do you remember what it becomes? Fan, fast, pump, blast. We did it. We did it. Do you remember what they're making? What do bees make with their pollen and nectar? It's honey at last. Look at that big drop of golden honey. And now, to keep it safe, tiny honey cells are capped. So they put a wax cap on top. Liquid gold is sealed and trapped. And only when it's needed most, a hungry day, will these vaults be tapped. So they're saving it for later in the year when they're hungry. I like how they called it liquid gold. Honey is liquid gold, isn't it? Outside the hive come shorter days, cooler winds and softer rays, fewer eggs to birth and raise, with the queen less busy, the hives less buzzy, and bees amass all soft and fluffy. Look, there's the queen I was telling you about. Remember, the queen is the biggest of all. She says, "Come now, rest, join our nest, huddle and cuddle, the winter's our test." So they have to make it through the winter now. There's winter on the field, and there's their hive hanging from that tree we saw in the beginning. Do you notice anything about the tree that's different? There's no leaves on it anymore. In the winter, the trees are bare. Pop, a bud. Drip, some mud. Creatures stir in the melting snow, and inside the hive, the bees, they know. Hum, it's springtime. Hum, life anew. One little bee in a tree knows what to do. Watch it. Zoom. There it is, buzzing around. Bzzz. A field, a tree, climate and sea. From a faraway hive flew this hard-working, honey-sweet, here it comes. Oh, I think it's visiting this flower on the table here. This hard-working, honey-sweet bee. Oh, there he is on the flower. And the whole process starts again. So that's a year, with the honeybee. When you go out on a walk today, look around and see if you find any honeybees crawling on the flowers in the neighborhood. And remember to say, thank you, bees, for making our liquid honey, for making our liquid gold. Have a great day, kindergartners.